Adrenaline, yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah.
Hey everyone, it is I, Zord, the fan, back again with another YouTube video. Today, we have a toy review. It's been a while. What has it been? A year? Decades? I have no clue, and quite frankly, I don't care. But as you can see, as the title, description, and these are what our toy review is going to be based on today. Yeah. Power Rangers, Dino Fury. Yeah, the complete set. All 5 of the Rangers Zords. You wanna know how I got this, All Stars? You're about to have the best explanation of all time. I spent half my birthday money on this. Yeah, I got this in December, and yeah, I got it in December. I've been trying to figure out a way on how I'm gonna make this video, but yeah. Also, for those of you wondering, Destroyer, where's everything else? There's definitely like 50 more parts to this. I'm exaggerating when I said 50. Well, it might as well be 50, but they're all over here in the corner. Everything is over there. All Stars, do not worry. And my shadow is right there. Do not worry, All Stars. We shall get into that momentarily. Now, on to the next thing that's probably wandering around in your minds. You're probably like, Destroyer, you said you got all the Zords, right? So, where is the T-Rex? Well, I got the best explanation for you, All Stars. You see, I tried to fit the T-Rex into this, but this thing is too massive, okay? I'm about to do this on camera, okay. My watch. There. That's I tried putting it like this. Barely anything could be put in the camera shot. So, yeah. That's the T-Rex Zord for you. Just over there. So, what we're gonna do first in this toy review, All Stars, we're gonna go off small, then big, because, well, there's barely anything to explore with those two. So we're going to review those two first. Well, after we review the keys, because the keys have special things to them. Yeah, parts and all that. Cool. Anyway, we're gonna start small, Ankylot and Tricera. Then we go big, Stego and Sabretooth. So, and then we ended off with the T-Rex. So yeah. Okay, so what else do I gotta say for this? Let me see. I got nothing. You see, I've come up with combinations just supporting just one key, for like where the key is the core part of every Zord. Now we're not gonna, with this special kind of toy review, All Stars, we're not gonna show off how they did in the show, the combinations on how they did in the show. I'm gonna show you, All Stars, the combinations I created, because I don't know, I'm pretty sure people are saying the whole point of this set thing is so there's a ton of creativity with that, and they're not lying when they say there's a ton of creativity. Because, editor, show them about 3 or 2 pictures, I don't care how many, show them a few pictures of the combinations I've made. I've been messing around with this because, not gonna lie, it's kind of fun. Editor, please show them the images. Thank you. The editor's gonna keep that up on the screen for a while. Okay, so they're All Stars. Yeah, so we're just gonna kick it off right into the review of the Zords. Now, wait, hold on. One more thing. Pink and blue first. Those two will be literally in the same shot. Black and green, separate scenes, things, And red definitely in a different shot, because when I'm recording this, it's not gonna fit in the entire shot. Let's get down to business, All Stars. But first, oh yeah, and before, oh god, there's a lot of befores. Before anything else, All Stars. Move that back. I'm going to show you. I'm going to kind of review the keys, but since the keys are barely actually part of the set, not unless you got a morpher. Since they're barely part of this, I'll just take pictures and the editor shall put those images in. That's how it's gonna be, All Stars. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into. You can see my arms waving with my shadow, and yeah, let us get in to. I don't know if that actually appears on camera. I don't know. I'm getting sidetracked. Let's get into the review. Okay, All Stars. So that was the keys. Those were the keys that you have just seen, and now I introduce you to the Ankle-Zord and the Triceratops Zord, or the Tricerazord. I honestly don't pay attention to what they call the Zords that much. I mean, I know they call the T-Rex Champion Zord, but yeah. Anyway, let's move on. Let us move on. Let's start off with the Triceratops Zord. Yeah. Okay, so as you can clearly see, the Triceratops has this sword-like nose or horn or what? I don't know. Sword-like nose, horn. At this point, he's Pinocchio. Anyway, yeah, you can see he has like somewhat spiky, not metallic, spikes, not sharp things. They're not sharp. They're plastic, but you know what I mean, All Stars. Anyway, you can clearly see it has a red eye. Red eyes. What? Okay, let's not get it. You can see it has silver stripes. I mean, are those stripes? I don't know. You can see it has feet. Obviously, it has feet. The mouth is open, but it doesn't move. Clearly, other than that, clearly, as you can clearly, I'm saying clearly too much. As you can clearly see, All Stars, its head moves. It's on a ball joint, and you can easily remove it. I'm not gonna do that because I fear that I might break it. I mean, I haven't broken anything that you know of yet, All Stars. Anyway, let's get on to anything else. The mouth is permanently open. The horns, as you can clearly see, nice design, nice everything. Why am I in some random accent? You have the little port things here, and port things here, and port holes there's. What is theirs? Yeah, I think right here you can kind of see the outline of where a leg is supposed to be, but then it slips into the ports. This is disconnectable. But, yeah, for transformation, it's not like a legit Triceratops is gonna disconnect its bottom half from its top half. Yeah. Anyway, you can clearly see a lot of detail has went into this, All Stars. Such also mighty great, fine detail. Details outstanding. Here and here and here and here, and the fact that they actually took the time to actually put like engraved designs into the sword. That's nice, and you can see the light shining. Yeah, more designs engraved. They went. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna say this right now. I kind of got my money's worth, and I took it apart. I got my money's worth. It's about $60-something. or $100. I'm not gonna check. Editor, put in the price of it or something. I got this off of Amazon. Yeah. Cool. What else was I gonna say? I was gonna say something else, but yeah, blue. It's a nice shade of blue. I don't. What color shade of blue? I mean, there's not much light shining on it from my perspective point of view. So it kind of just looks navy blue. I don't know if. Okay. It looks navy blue on the camera, but I don't know if you actually call this navy blue or what. So that is All Stars, and now the Megazord. Now, not gonna lie, it's cool. Why would I even lie about that? Yeah, seriously, a lot of detail. You can see how they actually engraved like designs on this All Stars. It designed even in the darkest corners right here. On the tail, you can see it's a hammer, given how how an ankylosaurus actually uses its tail and waves it like a hammer. But you get where I'm going with this, All Stars. Silver stripes, just like the Triceratops over there. Of course, head designs different. Eyes, eye color. Yeah, completely different. What is this? Yeah, blue. I say aqua blue, probably. I don't know. Once again, mouth permanently open. I just realized all the Zords, all the Zords have this kind of crazy kind of stripe going down out of their eye, as if their eye's bleeding or something like that. I don't know. That's cool. They have some kind of spike things right here. Detachable as well. So yeah. More engraved details and designs. Very fine markings. Very fine designs. Behold, more designs. More ports for everything that you need. Right here. And 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 here. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Yeah. Same thing as this one. Holes on the bottom. Literally, you can stack them if you wanted to. Like, right. Okay, but see, you can stack them, just like that. I don't know why you would want to stack them. So yeah. One advice when playing with this or using this, creating different combinations All Stars for when doing that. Be careful. These things break easily. Like these little things, they do if you're not too careful. I already broke like something. It's not on the Zords. Yeah, it's not on the Zords, but it was on It was on one of the accessories that came with it. They break easy. That's all I can say. What else am I missing? Yeah, yeah, different top design. Bottom design, not very different. Yeah, head design, obviously different once more. You can see like little sculpted parts of it is in here. This, yeah, more spikes. Well, these are kind of like razor blade design. The head, what would the heads be made out of, All Stars? I would say plastic? No. I don't know. No, this is... I don't know. I feel like this is plastic, but this is wood, and this is something. All Stars, comment down below if you know what kind of material these things are made out of, if you have bought them yourselves. Now, you can buy them individually, but that's not what we're talking about here. Yeah. That's pretty much it for the Tricera and Ankylozords All Stars. So yeah, blue, pink, Ankylo, Tricera, Zords. So yeah, onto the Sabertooth Zord. Okay, All Stars. So now I bring you to, I don't know, the second or third portion of the video. So yeah, this is the Sabertooth Zord. Now, disclaimer before the rest of the review for this. Thy sword, this is supposed to be here. It's supposed to go right here, and this part is supposed to be right here. You see now, I completely did not like that. I'm being honest. Okay, I didn't like how this was here, and this part was here, while the tail is still there. That was, not gonna lie, All Stars, I did not like that. So I was like, nope, we're not doing that. I'm just gonna, why have one of these things on this side and not one of these things on this side as well? Why not? And why not? Why back here and here, huh? Yeah, that is why. If you seen the how it's supposed to look, that's why you haven't seen the sword or lance thing right here on the side of the All Stars. So yeah. Anyway, on to the rest of this. As you can clearly see, you have the also mighty Sabertooth sword. And yeah, it's missing a few teeth. Nah, that's I think that's for the sword thing. That you're supposed to put the sword through its mouth, here or there. Not gonna, and yeah, I just don't do that because I feel like I'm gonna break something. Seriously, though there is a ton of creativity with this All Stars, there is also a ton of caution as you have to do with this. So yeah, here you have the feet. It's playing underneath. Well, or is it? I don't know. Yeah. You have silver going down here. They have little shaved parts here. I don't know. They're supposed to be like these things, but I've seen the Japanese versions. These things are still these things. These things aren't, well, as you see now. Like, yeah. Anyway, they have gold. Yeah, that's gold. Okay. They have gold, and yeah, these parts are detachable, as you probably guessed it by now. Very much detachable, so you can literally place them here or here. Okay, that's lopsided. There, you can do it like that if you want. Your choice, All Stars. Your choice. The choice is yours. And originally, it's also supposed to be like this. Once again, I did not like that. Actually, wait. No, I did not like that. So I just went like this, pointing them down. It's a small part that I just dislike. Same goes for the sword thing. It's just a small part I dislike. But you know, everyone has their opinions in this world. Silver here, and gold right here. And seriously, All Stars, once again, you're getting your money's worth out of this. With this thing, you really are, because look at how much design goes into it. And yeah, yellow eyes. And I don't know, I can't really tell, but I feel like the Sabertooth sword also has that kind of black part bleeding from its eye, like the Ankylo and Tricerazords had that were going down. So yeah, you can see its nose and other parts of design, details that, yeah, ears. Its head can move up and down. Its head can move up and down, left and right, everything. And yo, this transformation, it can do this. I guess you would have guessed that. The head can disconnect. It's gonna look very messed up if I do it right now, given how it's just gonna be a head sitting right there. The tail, you can move it side to side. A lot of detail. I can't get over how much detail they threw into this. But yeah. The tail can move side to side. It can do this, do the transformation. That's a secret. You are not permitted to learn about that. Anyway, yeah, the ears. Wait, did they even do? Okay, I feel like they did detail in the ears. Whatever, not my problem. I don't know. Yeah. There you go. You can move them like this. I mean, if you want to position the saber-tooth tiger Zord, or saber-tooth Zord, I don't know what they call it. Seriously, I barely pay attention. All I know is that the T-Rex Zord is called the T-Rex Champion Zord. So yeah, that's all I know. Very much. And if you want to make it look like the saber-tooth tiger is dancing, you can there that goes. So yeah, you can position the paws, legs, feet, things, I don't know, like that. Simply like that. This is a silver color. Not gonna lie, it's surprising that they actually went for a silver color. Okay, hold on. Now, hear me out. You could have done this kind of silver, like gray, and say it's silver, or something like that. I don't know what they're trying to do. But yeah, it silver, a lot of silver, lots and lots of silver, yellow eyes. Here's a fun fact, All Stars. When I first got this, I thought the head. Okay, well there I go, decapitating it against my own word. I thought it goes like this, a detail in the head. I thought it went like this, and so it was forever positioned down. I mean, there's not much problem with that. It's just I was like, wait, what? It doesn't, because it lacked a tad bit of detail up here. So because All Stars, when people make something like this, a toy Zord, anything, they usually throw details up above, not down below. So it was kind of weird at first when I used it. So yeah, that's a saber-tooth Zord for ya. Gold. Now let's experience this thing. You can there's a M design kind of going here, and plain right here. But once again, not gonna lie, that's kind of excused given how it's supposed to have something. This is supposed to, be connected onto something. There I go, misplacing it again. Okay, I don't really know if there's anything else about this. Once again, it's supposed to be here, and this is supposed to be here, the same place this one. But because I didn't like that, I went like this. So yeah, that's how we roll. Anyway, All Stars, so that was that part of the review with the saber-tooth Zord. Saber-tooth Zord. Saber-tooth Zord. I was dumb. So yes, let us head on over to Let's Go Zord review. Welcome, All Stars, to Let's Go Zord review. The Black Ranger's Zord, yellow eye, just like the saber-tooth. Actually, wait. Hold up. Now that you think about it, I'm looking at the saber-tooth right now. Great, we're in the Stegos review, and yet I'm looking at the. You know what? I'll pass it off as yellow. Anyway, yeah, a lot of black on here. There's a lot of spikes on here, all over, going right down to the tail. The tail has that cannon design. Underneath, you can see the handles. Where you can form Megazord part things. And then you got a cannon. Bang. Anyway, gold right here. Literally the head breaking. Well, not breaking, but coming apart. You have gold everywhere. Right here as we speak. Lots of gold. A lot of ports on here too, right? Ports right here, going down in an L shape on both sides. Holes right here. Ports here, here, here. Same on the other side. Here, here, and well here. So spikes. Yay. Now, the only two actual things that can actually hurt you, All-Stars, is this thing and this thing. Now, when I say that, I mean, if you step on this... Wait. Sorry, All-Stars. I could not hold in a sneeze, apparently. Anyway, yeah. When I say, like, watch where you step with this, you can hurt yourself. Just drop this on the floor. You forgot it was on the floor. You can step on this, and that'll hurt. Not that I've done it before, but I'm pretty sure that can hurt. There's literally a warning on the box. I would show you the box right now, but that's too big to actually fit in the camera's area. So no thank you. Anyway, yeah, the Stego Zord also has that kind of eye bleeding effect, kind of, right there, as you can see. Anyway, permanently mouth open. The silver design kind of cuts off right here. I have no clue why. A budget crisis, probably when they were producing these. The design is phenomenal. And this, seriously, man, there's a ton of design. Mouth permanently open. There's not sorry to disappoint you, All-Stars, if you were going to say this is your favorite part of the entire set, but there's no mobility. None at all. Why? This thing breaks apart like crazy. Like, in a good way. It's supposed to do that. For instance, you take the head off. You take the tail off. You take this thing off. You take these things off. What is it then? Nothing. It's nothing then. And these things break apart too. So yeah. Seriously. So what is it then? Oh, what is it then, All-Stars? I have no clue. It's kind of a stick kind of thing. Wrong way. Well, you can position this any way. But I get very confused because I try to position it the way it's supposed to be positioned, like it shows it on the box, like where you have the little bumps right here, and then it's just all flat here. Well, it has a sign. So yeah. Sometimes I put it like this because it looks more right that way, but then I put it like this because I want it to look the way it's supposed to look. Anyway, the spikes. Plastic. Not this though. I have no clue what this is made out of. Or this one. I mean, there's the chances of you getting hurt by this. 67%. The chance of you getting hurt by this. 20. No, I'm not gonna lie to you. 40. That's all. No, that's probably is 20. The chances of you getting hurt by it is probably 20. Kind of looks like a chicken. Kind of reminds me of Power Rangers RPM. We don't talk about that though. We're not here to talk about RPM, All-Stars. Crack my knuckles for no reason again. Yeah, that's it. A lot of designs. A lot of designs. You can see how the light bounces off of it because it's so savage like that. The light bounces off of it. Okay, it's really quiet. I like how they positioned the gold on this sword, though. I like how they didn't like go crazy with the gold. Not that they went crazy with the gold anywhere else. It's just you know, they know where to position the gold on this sword, okay? Like right here, and right here, and right here. Yeah. So, that's cool. So, this thing just breaks apart like crazy. In a good way. Once more, in a good way. Because it's supposed to break apart like crazy. So, for transformation purposes, I give this thing a thumbs up. Design-wise, thumbs up. Just don't step on it. Watch where you step when you're using this. Everything else, though, step on it if you want. Okay, please don't take advice from me like that. Not gonna lie, I only think these two parts might actually have a chance at hurting you. Everything else, I mean, these are all bendable parts, plastic and all that. So that's why I think they'll barely actually have a chance at hurting you. That doesn't mean it's safe whether or not just to lose parts of this thing all over the place. So yeah, safety advice from Destroyer. Cool. Anyway, all stars, that was Lestego. Why do I keep saying Lestego Zord like Lestego Zord like that? So yeah, that was the Stego Zord. That's that portion of the review. On to the T-Rex Zord. At last, all stars, we have reached the second to final review of this. Once again, this thing is a giant. I mean, look, I want to get it to be positioned like this, but the tail is all the way back there, and if I just kept it up like this, see. Anyway, welcome to this is the T-Rex Champion Zord, and clearly you can see it has green eyes, and it has that eye bleeding effect. Watch your step with this. Or, I don't know, because the teeth are here, but watch how you play with this or position this. These things hurt, okay? These things hurt. Well, not really, but they hurt. They're enough to actually leave a mark on you. See? Tiny dot. Whatever. Ignore that. Ignore that demonstration. Lots and lots of design. Red mohawk. The T-Rex Champion Zord is kind of going through a punk rock phase, I see. Anyway, you can see it has the drills there and the cannons here, there and there. Arms posable, either due to transformation purposes or, well, because it can. Just because it can do that. And well, this thing is riddled with ports everywhere. I mean, even on the feet, it's riddled. The tail, there you can see a lot of... you could just honestly buy this alone and you'll be like, okay, I'm happy now. But no, you won't be. Because you'll be begging to see what it can do as a team with the rest. But yeah. Halum. Did I say Halum? I meant hollow. In the feet. Chicken feet. Wait, what? Not much design right here. Well, there is design. There's light. Lots and lots of design. Designs all over the place with this. Lots and lots of designs. Right here you can kind of see it has that like little knight's helmet plating thing. That thing that goes down over a knight's face. That covers their face. I don't know what you call that. Black part right here, but that's... I don't know. Spikes here. Once again, drills. This thing's massive. What do I have to compare the size of this to? Sword. This is the sword, okay? The sword is about... I don't know. I say as wide as long as the saber tooth is, or triceratops is. I have no clue. Anyway, out of the shot. Yeah. Massive. You can see its feet here. Due to its solo Zord mode, he going solo. He's gonna leave us. He's rocking solo all-stars. He's gonna leave us. Okay, he's gonna leave us. Okay, tail. Sharp. Very, 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 very sharp. Details. It kind of looks like these are wires right here. I don't know if you're that. The shadow. The shadows. The shadows. Capture the entire light, please. Okay, whatever. Gold here. Gold there. Gold everywhere, please. Okay, yeah. You can see the hands. Not gonna lie, I'm not gonna blame him for this little thing. Why would anyone do that? There's literally not a place that you can actually hide this. There's no place that you can... The feet, you can actually hide those. And the hands and the arms, there's nowhere to actually hide those. Back to the arms. They actually have design. So sadly, they're not 2 fingers. Yeah, ignore that though. They're little prey mantis things. Remember the mantis sort of beast morphers? Let's not talk about that. Anyway, they even went into the mouth for a tad bit of design. All stars, like you can see, they have little ridges. I don't know if that they actually meant to do that or like that was just one of the things that had to happen while making this. Either way, it's kind of cool. Nice how they added the teeth. Wish they weren't that sharp. The head does not move. Why? Because, well, these things. So the 2 heads that actually don't move, like up and down, side to side, the Stegozord and the T-Rex Champion Zord. Those are the 2 Zords that actually can't move their heads up and down, left and right. The cannons, pulsability, lots of pulsability. Yeah, these things are kind of supposed to be cannons, I think. Whatever, not important. Yeah. You can probably assume already that there's ports right here. See it on the tail here, and also right here. There. So there's literally ports anywhere on this Zord. It's not like you can run out. Not like you can run out. So yeah, the fun just keeps on going. The fun keeps on going. Okay, we cool. Okay, yeah. Look at how much design is in this. I don't know. Okay, I don't know what I'm trying to do. I thought I saw something on it. Yeah. Tons of design. They even added nose holes. The T-Rex doesn't even need to breathe, and they added that. I'm pretty sure they added that on every single one. But it doesn't even need to breathe, and they added that. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I like how they actually threw in, like, they took, like, the designer king, and they had the designer king throw up all over this entire set, and out came a bunch of design to go on them. See? Yeah. And this also has, this as well has the same problem that the Sabertooth Zord has, with the little shaved down parts right here. So yeah, it has the same problem right here. That, I'm pretty sure that's the only place that has problems with it. Yeah. Yeah, that's the only place. Once again, ports here. You can't see it well, I don't think so. So there's ports here and here. This hole right there, that's for a Sabertooth combination. And here. Yeah. Anyway, all stars. The next part of this is going to be me transforming this into its solo Zord persona mode thing, where it looks like a person. That's gonna be the next part of this All Stars. So stick around for that. So yeah. On to the next part. Well, hello there. It is I, Destroyer. Welcome to the portion of the video where our background is exposed. Because the Megazord gets so tall, it literally has to be like this. Sorry if you think this thing is background is. Anyway, yeah. Welcome to the part where I have to transform this puppy. First thing you want to do, take these off. Put them off to the side. Straighten those arms out. Take the tail off, as well as the gun thing, cannon thing, as well as this other cannon. The cannon. Okay, what? Anyway, All Stars. Next thing you want to do after that, you want to bend these, not just enough so they won't actually break. Then you want to go like this. Then you want to bring it up, and you gotta extend the legs. Extend the legs. And then rotate the arms down. Arms down like that. And the hands have mobility. And next thing you want to do, same thing there. Next thing you want to do after that, you see, once again, this is the part where I improv. Some people, and on the show, I believe, on the show Power Rangers Dino Fury, the spikes are straight up like this. I don't do that. I go like this. Simple as that. Anyway, I literally forgot about the tail. Point the arms back that way. And then you can have the tail like that. It's a miracle. Of course, you can't. If you're trying to create a scene, you won't actually have it lying flat on its back. It's gonna be like that. Anyway, you can have the arms like this. I mean, that looks kind of cool. Mine has a loose leg thing. Let me put this back down. Mine has a loose leg thing where it just decides to tilt itself downwards. I have no clue why. It's just how it is. Now, for these, you can point these however. I'm gonna point these how they're literally put on the show. Yeah, you just take these, put them on this hand and this hand. See, my ports on this, or I think it's either the ports or the holes, they're loose, so okay, well, what I'm trying to say, the ports or hole things on mine All Stars are loose, so yeah, I'd be careful. A lot of things go loose, whatever. So yeah, and la piece of resistance, the head, the key. Now, and all you gotta do, not that hard to do, just slide it in there, and like that, you have the T-Rex champion Zord. I have no clue what they call this mode, but yeah, like the thing that they do with this. Let me bring it up. It's very cool what they did with the head thing. Yeah. Anyway, mobility. What kind of mobility? What kind of mobility will you expect when using this? Well, unlike most Power Ranger Zords, you can bend the knees, kick upright, and yeah, well, and you make them do half splits. What happened to my? I don't know. You can make them do half splits if you want. So yeah, the arms, once again, they bend, and you can take them in. See what I mean? See what I mean? Mines are loose, but I don't care. I find a way to live with it. I find some way to live with this. So sometimes I put them back like that. They kind of get tighter. I don't know. They get somewhat tighter if I push them back a peg. So yeah. That's a little life hack for you all-stars if you have this same problem I do, but whatever. I don't really care about it. So yeah, you can bend the arms, bring them up like that. Bring them up like that. Okay. That happened not because it was loose, because, well, see. Anyway, I guess I'll just put it back the way it was. You can have them bend the arms. You can have this. Yeah, fist rotation. And even without the Megazord, you can have him hold the sword. Just like that. Behold, he's holding a sword, a lance. Beware of him. Fear him, please. Why did I sound like a robot when I said that? A T-Rex head is right here. So, yeah. Nothing missing on this. Not gonna lie. And, yeah, the feet are also on a ball joint. I don't know if you all started to notice that before, but the feet are also on a ball joint. Yeah, so yeah, you can literally have him bend the knee for Tony Stark, if you want. That's a reference to the deleted scene they have of Avengers Endgame, but that's Marvel, this is Power Rangers. Yeah, there's tons of things you can do with this, because this is very unlike a lot of Power Ranger Zords toys, things. It's highly unlike. They don't usually have arm bending things. Those were the good old days. Fun fact, all-stars, for the first time in my life, when I got this, I had to look at the instructions to put this together. For the first time in my life. I know Beast Morphers was not Zord Builder as well, but that was still easy. This is, I caught it. This is a different story. I had to look at the instructions to put together a Power Ranger toy for the first time in my life. Never have I ever have to use instructions to put together something like this. But now I just have to. It's cold, it's dark out here. Anyway, details. There's tons of gold on the front. Oh, here's the part I hate the most, where they literally leave the back bare. Well, not too bare, but bare. Okay? Well, it's not too bare because, well, because it's T-Rex and you gotta have to do it like that, and you know what I mean, all-stars anyway. Yeah. Same details as, well, as that it had when it was why am I stuttering? Anyway, you have the gold here, and yeah, cool, gold here, ports here, spiky things right here, oh my god, there's a ton of things on this. You can see this has the most hardcore detail of this entire thing right here. Gold here, gold here, gold here, silver there, gray there, gray. There, okay, there. You can move the head around. It's also the key. It's compatible with the Morpher, so I'm pretty sure it should work just like the other keys do when you get the action figures with it. There's no ports back here. Don't know why. That's kind of weird. Not gonna lie. But yeah. I still have this like that. Okay. Anyway, yeah. That's the T-Rex ship in Zord's solo Megazord mode. It's not even Megazord. Anyway, all-stars, so yeah. Now, I feel like I should review the accessories that comes with it. I'm gonna review the accessories that comes with it next. Then after that, I'll put together the Megazord, okay? I'll put together the Megazord All-Stars. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. And, yeah, stay tuned for the Megazord combination. Because I whipped up my own special Megazord combination. Why? Because every time I made the real one, the one from the show, it always fell apart. A lot of loose parts on this. And it always, well, it always fell. Because, well, there's a lot of stuff up here. And not enough stuff down here to, you know, like, weigh it out. Like, every time I made the shield, it lopsided like that. Anyway, All-Stars, to the review of the accessories. Wait, I'm sorry, what are we reviewing again? Of course we are. Okay, well, All-Stars, it seems we're going to just knock the champion Zord down. Cool. Seems like we are actually going to cover these. Okay, so when you get all of them, all of them come with these things, these fist-like things. I play around with them just for the fun of it. Let me show you what I do with them. Okay, literally all I do with them is take two of them, throw them like that, and take them like that, and put them like that. Now they look like a spaceship. Yeah, and the way I disconnect them is hold on to that, and yeah, sometimes I throw it like this. Okay. Sometimes I put it like this and throw the other half like that. You can see, and voila. Okay, what? Voila. Voila. You have the high end of it. Yeah, that's what I do with that. Now with these, you have blue cannons and pink spikes. Very, very, very nice. You can use them however you want. It's your choice. Cool. You see a lot of detail. They just like the Zords, they have that kind of chromatic look to them. And gray drills. Ports here, port holes there and there, as you can see. Alright, so that's pink. Here's the blue. Now the blue ones I broke doing a large amount of transformations with blue. You see, now let me show you. You see how I can stack literally these two like this? I can't stack one of them on under the other, so now it actually matters how I stack it because I actually broke it. Then I took super glue. I couldn't position it correctly, so now I don't know if you see All-Stars, but it's kind of lopsided when I super glued it back. So now it doesn't actually go there anymore. Yay! More details. They move just like the original versions of the cannon things. I don't know if you get these while you're using the while you buy the solo ones, black and blue. I don't know if you get those while you're using them. If you get things like this and this while you're buying those. I know you get this with green and pink, black and blue, not so much, and not so much about this either. Now, so you already saw the sword. Holes there, ports here, ports here. The sword has very nice detail. It's hollow here for some reason. Obviously, someone for some reason decided to cut the budget. They cut the budget right here. Something happened. The sword is also wobbly, so I feel like it's supposed to disconnect. Okay, I was legitimately trying to disconnect it. Here's the handle. Yeah, that's not coming apart. Then why make it like the way it is? Why make it wobbly? There has to be something here, All-Stars. There has to be something here. Yeah. This kind of also looks like a tail. So, sometimes when I use the Saber-Tooth Zord, I take this tail off, and I implement its new tail. It looks kind of cool. So yeah. Oh, great, why did I put the sword down? We're done with the Saber-Tooth. There. Go there, Saber-Tooth, and here. The sword. Seriously, isn't a lance the same thing as a sword? Or is it? I don't know, not my problem. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. For the sword, these things. Yay. Wait, did I stack these on top or on bottom? Well, I can't stack these on underneath, because, yeah, well, there. Point those straight. They're kind of tricky to actually angle out with the cannons All-Stars, mainly because, well, I don't know, they're kind of stiff, but I don't, to be honest, I prefer them stiff than loose, because, well, they'll be like this the entire time, and we couldn't be able to point them forward. So yeah, be careful when actually angling these, because they are plastic flimsy things. Not that, this. Okay. You see this? Do you see this? This comes with the red T-Rex Champion Zord All-Stars. And this actually goes onto it. Like, it goes on the bottom half in the middle. Like, yeah. Gold here. See, here's what I keep wondering. Why have this come with the T-Rex Champion Zord rather than the Saber-Tooth Zord? I mean, you could have placed it here, there, I mean, like this here, or maybe even here. Literally anywhere. But you give it to us with the T-Rex Champion Zords set. It's weird. I can't. Yeah. Remember that shaved down part of the T-Rex Champion Zord? This is where that goes. All-Stars. It also bears the same formation thing as this. Okay, cool. It's green. So yeah, that's pretty much all the accessories, All-Stars. There's the accessories. Here's the accessories. Okay, anyway, yeah. Without further ado, All-Stars, I say it's time we get into high gear. Wrong legacy. Wait, no, that's not even a Power Rangers thing. I just said high gear. I say we shift into turbo. That's a wrong legacy Power Rangers. That's the wrong Power Rangers show legacy thing. That's Power Rangers Turbo. We don't talk about Turbo, okay? We don't talk about that. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just not the legacy we're talking about. Okay, let's go. Alright. Time to make my version of the Megazord. This review is primarily for the purpose of showing you, All-Stars, the different ways of creativity with this sword. So yeah. On to the different combinations of this is hilarious. T-Rex Champion Zord's the only one in the shot. And he's missing his head. Okay, I actually took his head off. Because dramatic effect exists for a reason, people. Anyway, welcome to the final part of this video. Welcome, All-Stars. Now, let us begin the transformation, my combination, my recipe of them all. And you can obviously see them, their individualities. Anklo here, Tricera here, Stego. I'm sorry, it's funny how they're all out of the shot. It's just this Zord is insanely tall. And there's not enough room on the table for there to actually me to bring the camera back and all the Zords stay there. Actually, I think there is, but that would reveal too much of the background. Whatever. Anyway, let's begin our combination. First things first. Pink and Anklo. Tricera and Anklo. Take them apart. Move to the side. Literally break this entire thing apart. Yep. Just do that. You want to keep these things for my custom transformation, my custom recipe. And yeah, let's move on to Sabretooth. I accidentally took this part off. Yeah, take a lot of parts of this off. Now you want to take this part off too. Yeah, I want to leave a lot of things remaining. This, we're gonna need that. We don't need this. We don't need this. You break this apart if you want to. Custom recipe, my custom recipe. You want to remove all this garbage. Next thing you want to do, you're gonna need one of these. That's later. Next thing you want to do for dramatic effect, you're gonna throw this on here and pretend when connect. Okay, well, you can see the ports here, all stars there. Dramatic effect doesn't work that well. There's barely any room on this table. Yeah, dramatic effect, pretend it moves over here. Okay, well, that's too low. Up here. There. And now, yeah, I'm just gonna throw this on here. I like to go from bottom up. That's just the way I roll all stars. You work for the ground up in life. You work from the ground up in life. You're gonna work from the ground up building this. Anyway, you take this and you connect it. You take this thing and connect it into that thing. I am not the best at describing things. I'm the world's worst tour reviewer. Anyway, all stars, that's how you do that. All right, you really want to know about what you're gonna do with this? Don't question it. What you really need to know is what you're gonna do with these. You take Sabretooth's head, and you take all 4 parts of this and plug them into all 4 parts of this, and like so, you connect it like that. And same goes for the head of Stego and the tail, body. I don't know. This is both the tail and body. The tail body thing of Anklo, and you take these 4 ports and these 4 things and plug them in like that. Take these things as well and connect them. There is no way to secure this. Look at that. It's lopsided. Okay, cool. Anyway, yeah, anyway, also there's next up, what you're gonna do with these, you're going to take the cannons, plop them on here, and do the same for Anklo. If I can find the cannon, okay, there it is, for here. Okay, plop that right on here. I don't know, I felt like it wasn't secured or something. And you throw these on here. Now, for some reason, the top parts of this is kind of loose. So, what I do, I take these spikes, and I take the 4 ports here. I take advantage of that. I take advantage of this, and plug them there to actually secure this. There's no way to secure this without making it look like some armor out of the ancient China. Okay, I was about to say something that might have been offensive. Without making it look like something out of ancient samurai history. That's not offensive. Everyone can be a samurai if they want to. Without making it look like it came out of Power Rangers Samurai. Power Rangers Samurai is a good series. I'm not trying to disrespect it, but you know what I mean, All-Stars, right? Probably. No disrespect to anything here. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know. Anyway, you take this and simply place it here. You want to skip these 2 and throw it on the back. I didn't even mean to do that. See what I mean? Mine's is loose. Be careful with yours, or you can make them loose too. And finally, you take the head, and then you make it look up, and then for dramatic effect, this thing comes out. I don't know why. What? Are you? Okay. Yep. Alright. There. And that is how I created my version of the Power Rangers Dino Fury Megazord. Not gonna lie, I think it looks better than the one on the show. I really do. If you don't think that, then that's your opinion. I respect your opinion as well. Everyone's opinions is respected here on this channel. Whatever. Let's forget about what I was just saying. It's leaning again. And yeah. So, All-Stars. 10 out of 10 rating. What would you give this? 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10. I'm going down. 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 5 out of 10, 4 out of 10, 3 out of 10, 2 out of 10, and 1 out of 10. Or 0 out of 10. Either way, I say I kind of did better. So yeah. As for the extra pieces, I found a thing to do with them. I just take these and, well, connect them with the sword, and voila. Of course, it doesn't make any sense because this is kind of blocking the sword. And yeah, that's what you got. I'm out. Okay, I'm out. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Okay, I'm done. Anyway, as for the remaining Megazord pieces, what I do with those, I just separate them because I figured out something. I found a way to make my own cannon. Do that and do that. Just plop this here, and well, take this and you plop it right there, and that's how you get the Stego cannon. I created this, no one else, trademark pending. That's how you make the Stego cannon. Of course, it can't fit anywhere on this, given these things are kind of blocking it, and the handle is kind of... There's not much space to actually plop it on there. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I did with the extra pieces. As for this is a different story. This is literally just in existence. This just exists. Okay, All-Stars, it just exists out here. Yeah. 2 parts. 1 weld. Background. Exposed. Ow, my neck. Anyway, I cracked my neck, but you didn't need to know that. Mouth motion. Everything. Once again, All-Stars. Purpose of this, why I showed you All-Stars, is because I want your opinion. What do you think this, how do you think this looks? Like 10 something out of 10, okay? Something out of 10, All-Stars. Give me your ratings, please. I really want to know. Yeah, would you take this Zord, this Zord's design, or would you take the one from the show's design? I'm not that it's a competition, but which one would you take? The one from the show or the one from me? The one I created. This is my creation, All-Stars. I made this, okay? I didn't steal this. Okay, I made this. End of story. Anyway, as for the other combinations I created, with the other Zord, it's just one Zord and literally the T-Rex Champion Zord. I will actually show you, All-Stars, how to make those in the future. Those creations, like I made a combination for the separate Saber-Tooth Zord and the Ankle Zord separately. Tricerazord and Champion Zord there. Saber-Tooth there. Stego there. I made separate combinations for that. Anyway, All-Stars, that is that. Without further ado, as I destroy the fan ending off the same. If you're a newcomer to the channel, remember to like, comment, subscribe. But if you're already a subscriber to the channel, remember just a like button, because you hit the subscribe and again you won't unsubscribe. Please don't do this to me. Don't do this to Dino Fury Megazord that I created. And yeah, without further ado, it is I destroy the fan ending off the same. Remember, stay on the All-Star team, boy, and peace out.